Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Friday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out. And
now Washington's starting group. They've got Sarr. Koulibaly is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Johnson, and it's Young in at the 1. And for Milwaukee, Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Rollins is out there with Gary Harris. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Outside Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Buries the long-range jumper. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Back to Young. Koulibaly with the screen on Rollins. Young for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis. And coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. So it's Washington now, following the bucket by the Bucks.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
And again, Washington, no good. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's tipped.
Terrific awareness by Alex Sarr. That is protecting your rim, folks.
Davis kicks to Young. Johnson against Harris. Johnson down low. Here's Sarr. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, this is a big part of his game, creating offense for his team off the glass.
Kuzma outside. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Johnson outside. Koulibaly, bounce pass. Pass to Young. Davis setting the pick for Young. A 3-pointer off the mark. Bucks leading by 5. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Six on the shot clock. Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Washington.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. That wingspan of Johnson helps him score around the rim. It's about 6'10", which is very good for a wing.
Now here's Kuzma. Scoreless Davis thus far. Rollins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that one's good by Davis.
And over the course of his career, Davis has become a much better shooter.
Here's Rollins. Harris outside. Down low. It's deflected. Inside. Here's Portis. It's deflected.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Johnson outside. And they're unable to get the time basket there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Milwaukee on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. They've got Carlton Carrington. Anthony Davis is out there with Keyshawn George. And there's Riley. And it's Hardy in at the 2 spot. Now here's Jang. Here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching to over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch-rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least. They feel he's the perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin?
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Nance. Harris is checked in for Jang. And Rollins subbed in for Green. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Trae Young, he's checked in for Hardy.
Hello? Oh, yeah. Hey,
And so it's Milwaukee now.
hey, brother, so
On the wing.
I was gonna ask, do you remember, I don't know if
Oh, Greg, you've had a
Well,
long
good shot.
NBA career.
Hush
So I'm
is
curious,
like,
what
is
are some of the
he
biggest changes you've noticed
out
since
of
you've
town?
retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially
also, he's in
the
Japan.
backcourt and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or
I was gonna
taller
ask.
that is a pure
Otherwise, I
perimeter
would
player.
have asked him. But
Porter kicks to
if it was okay, I don't know if it's
I don't
fine.
know that anyone
I need someone. I don't know. I need someone to take me to the
as young.
unemployment office
to the paint.
at
Here's
Salem
Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And
at
he
9
shows us all
to 10.
what the
But I
breakaway
just don't know
rim
who
was
to
invented
ask.
for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Porter.
Yeah, because they say it was like a
Harris
tour or
looking it
whatever.
over.
I forgot what's it
On the
called.
wing, Giannis.
It's not a
Back to
workshop.
Harris.
It's something else.
Good, and the assist
Oh,
goes to
again? I thought it
This
was.
offense
I was
just continues
over
to
that
impress.
already.
And Brian Keefe
Well,
wants a
apparently
timeout.
it's mandatory.
Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
On the Monday at the 8th, I think. One sec. Yeah, the 8th.
This Monday coming up?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. I had to be there at 9, so it's until 10. I mean, anyone is fine. I just don't know who. I don't have a card. Okay. Well, definitely. Thank you so much, Phil. I'll see you on Sunday. Yeah,
Kyle
for
Kuzma's
church.
checked in for Kevin Porter. And then for Washington, Sars checked in for
Well,
Anthony Davis. Koulibaly
this
comes
is the
in
same
for Riley.
thing.
As
It's,
Johnson
it's
in for Carlton Carrington.
tomorrow and what's it called? Like
Here in the second quarter, about 3
the
minutes to
military.
play.
It's like at
Here's
1
Sars,
to
and he uses
actually
the
2
glass
to
on the lane.
11.
This is where
Then,
Sar wants to be, right under the hoop,
what's
within easy reach of the
Friday.
basket.
And the big fella, Alex Sars, showing promise. Greg, especially
to
at the
9,
defensive
I
end
think.
of the floor.
Yeah,
I just
great
don't
ability
know
for
the
some
military
quarterbacks and
time
value
very
for a big
to
man
get
in
better
today's game, and
at that.
has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Pass to Koulibaly.
Yeah, Thursday, Friday,
Back to Young.
and Sunday. I gotta ask them.
Koulibaly with
I'm
the
gonna
screen
ask
on
them if
Rollins.
they play also Monday at least.
Shot clock
well.
at 6. George finds Koulibaly. From deep, Johnson. Antetokounmpo
Yeah.
pulls it in. Bucks
So
leading
I
by
don't,
4.
I don't know if
Here's Rollins.
by the time when I go
Defended
over
by
there, they
Young.
might
Harris
change it
outside.
or just leave it as what it is.
Kuzma passes to Rollins.
But I don't know. I might add another
Giannis
day,
against George.
maybe.
Out to Harris.
It's just
This one for 3.
when I went,
And a
I was
great
there.
assist by
It
Antetokounmpo.
was so
That
much.
one
It was
goes
so
in.
much. I forgot
Giannis has
how
got 3 assists tonight.
hard. I mean, it's
Pass to
pretty
Koulibaly.
easy, but like once when I went home, like you go home, games is very quick. You get brain sleep.
Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's 9 seconds separating the shot
Yeah,
clock.
I
and
think
game.
I don't know if
And
it's
out of
more
bounds
like
as the
intense
Wizards gain possession.
than the hospital. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe I need to kind of adjust. Because people say that the hospital work was
Young against
more
Rollins.
intense, but I already was used to it.
Young looking it over. Sar sets the screen for Young. Off target with his 3.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
definitely.
Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and
The
it's
time
working
is
for 'em.
pretty
And
long.
Allie
It's just
LaForce has got
because
something
since
now for us
I'm
from
not
the
just
floor. Allie, take
yet,
it away.
and I feel like
Thanks,
it's-
guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers
I'm
and
there
Coach.
for,
You guys
like,
came out
it feels like
aggressive
I'm
in the first
there
half.
forever.
What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
So
Thank you,
I
Allie, for that.
put
And
on
folks,
the paper,
we'll be
I
back
put
with you after this
all
short
5,
halftime
like,
break. So don't go away.
but in my schedule, they put me. So tomorrow, one second, let me look at the schedule.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis, the Greek freak, in fine form tonight.
So is
You aren't going to find as many superstars that
16,
give as much effort as
actually,
Giannis. I mean, this
that
guy's unbelievable. And when you pair
Yeah,
that with his size and his
15
skill, he's a
to
generational
23.
talent.
His effort
think that's-
reminds me of an
not
old
sure
teammate
what's
of
that,
yours,
like-
Jet. The Dream?
Is that too?
15 is, so 13
All right, guys,
is
let's
1,
swing it over and
14
see
is
what
2,
the
and
fans
50
have
is
been
3.
posting.
3 o'clock.
We've got one
Oh.
here from NBA
Okay.
champions
So all you gotta do
1995.
is count
Would
past
you rather
12.
play in today's
When you
league
go
or
to
your
13,
own
that's 1
era?
o'clock.
Kenny, you want to
14
start
is
us
2
out?
o'clock.
Ooh, that's a tough because I do get curious about
18,
how
3
my
o'clock.
game would translate into
Oh,
today's
16 is
games.
4
I was
o'clock.
taking so many threes. I was a good three-point shooter.
So
but I
okay, so
still take
13
my era.
is
I can't
1,
argue with
right?
success.
Yeah, my era.
13,
my
yeah,
era,
13 is 1.
I owned it.
The
No better
one,
time
and
for me to
then-
do it.
14 is 2.
Did? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good because if you guys were playing now,
and then
who'd be
21
sitting here
is 9,
at the
right?
desk with me?
It'll be Shaq Jr.
Yeah, so
and
go
Kenny.
down 21 would be, so 13.
And that's a
There's
halftime
one,
wrap. Let's get back to
14-2,
the second half
15-3,
with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
17-5, 18-6, 19-7, 28, 21, 9. 21 is 9.
And happy you could join us.
Oh,
We've
all
got
right.
2
And so that
quarters
means
left to go in
23
regulation.
is 11.
Your look at Antetokounmpo in this game has been everywhere.
Yeah,
Something that isn't
Yes,
his
9,
strength,
10. No,
but he's done a
so
great
21,
job
yeah,
of
23 would be
finding
11.
the
Yes,
open
correct.
man.
Well, what he did was
Okay.
sustain it
And then
throughout
the
the first half.
14
He ran the offense to
is 2,
absolute
right?
perfection.
Correct.
Oh, okay. That's 23. All right. I'm understanding it little by little.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Here
Okay,
Harris
so
is
yeah,
out there
those
with
are
Rollins.
the days
And
that
it's
I work.
Portis
Those
in at the
the
center,
days
locking down the
I
middle.
might
That's the group for Milwaukee
add
right now.
also at least
A
Monday
slight
as
advantage
well,
for them in
or
the rebound
I don't
department,
know,
but that
or probably
oftentimes is all it takes.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
hey, wait a minute. Yeah, or Saturday or something, because I don't have Saturday either. Or Saturday or Monday.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it's because there's so much people.
Free throw, good. Portis. Zadorus, after finishing last
There's
season,
a lot
with
of
the
people
second worst
that
record in the NBA,
when I went over
the
there, there was
Wizards
so much people.
sliding to the
Nobody
number
didn't.
6 pick in the lottery.
I didn't know what to do. A lot of people didn't really know what to do. We were looking to do something to do. You know, for the manager or whatever sent us home.
Yeah.
But it wasn't possible. It was so much
Let's
people.
check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us.
Luckily, I went
Thanks,
I
Kevin.
went
Anthony
in the
Davis
back
talked
and I
about
started
what motivates
washing
him.
dishes.
He said championships. The things I
Yeah,
do in the community,
yeah,
being a good
that's what
teammate, playing hard, all that stuff matters the most to me.
Yeah.
Don't get me
And
wrong,
then-
money is
yeah,
amazing,
they
but my
sent a couple
legacy
people
will win
home.
that battle every
And
time.
I said, no,
Guys, back to you.
I gotta look
Priorities
for something.
straight.
So I went
All
in
right,
the back.
Allie, we thank you very much.
Like, oh, okay,
Here's
dishes.
Antetokounmpo,
Perfect.
following the basket by Trae Young.
Sir?
After Rollins,
Yeah.
clock at 6.
Yeah.
Milwaukee has to get off a shot here. And
Yeah.
Giannis throws
And
it down.
maybe that's why that's the schedule why I think this is why I didn't really want to play.
Here's Johnson. It's
you know,
rebounded by Portis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Yeah.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins
like
in the
you said,
regular
you're
season.
I mean, a dominant
so
run
now
to
that
be
you
sure.
start
Now, not to
once you start
mention the
getting a step,
franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the pathways. Yeah, I remember. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm interested. You know, I think I'll do that. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. It's more easier for me because that way I could also do like what my brother does. He does Uber Eats sometimes. I really want to do that as well. But on the bike, I can't do it because the brakes barely works and there's no flashlight and also there's no rack.
He's coming off an excellent season, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the
Save
defensive
up
schemes
for,
designed to keep him
like
under
for a
control.
car.
Man, as you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah, I do have
That free
a
throw, no good.
401k, but I'm not gonna use that for. That's, you know, I don't think that's for my what do you call that? Like when I retire from work and I'm older. That was
And
like
he can't hit the second. And this Wizards team,
it was
giving
Merges.
its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of
But yeah, I'll do
but
that. Like I
after
really want
years of
to.
just treading water and
I've
mediocrity.
been seeing a lot of people
fans
driving and stuff, and
appreciate
you know, and I'm like, I wonder when I'm gonna get
this group.
Here's
you know,
Antetokounmpo,
a car
following the three-pointer
or
by
something.
Washington.
But I think I'll do that.
And no
I'll
good.
start saving up
Free
for
tee that time from
a
Davis.
car. Well, actually, for the license also.
Nice
maybe
ball movement by
school,
Washington.
like a,
Davis with a screen on Harris. And it's Davis
Yeah.
with the jam.
so I was thinking to
And
do
phenomenal
the
movement in that
driving.
pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Giannis outside. To the wing right side.
Yeah, no, I got things to do
Cool ball
that.
against Kuzma. And it's blocked.
Whatever it takes, whatever it
Defense
takes,
by
I gotta do it.
That's a big-time block.
Porter's checked in for Milwaukee. Keyshawn George, he's checked in for the Wizards.
But yeah,
Carlton Carrington
definitely.
comes in for
But
Johnson. Wizards trail by 7.
anyway,
And Brian
there's
Keith wants a timeout.
let
Looking
me know
for a
if
breather and maybe
there's someone
adjusting a thing
or
two.
something. I'd appreciate it so much. If it's something. All right, then. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it. All right, sounds good. You too, Phil. You're welcome. All right, okay. Bye-bye.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Bucks number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Davis setting the pick for Young. And Davis now top of the key. 5 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Young's shot is off.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Harris. Excellent D there from George.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And it's 6 points for Alex Song. Pass to Kuzma to stop the drought. It's hauled in by George. Wizards trail by 5. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Kuzma against Davis. Kuzma passes to Porter. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Rollins. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got his first 2 points.
To me, that's about 2 things, guys. That's the hustle and timing of Kyle Kuzma getting to the offensive window.
Outside, George. Now Davis. 11 points in the game. To the inside. And stolen by Portis. There's Kuzma. Good. Harris gets the assist. It's a 9-point Bucks lead.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
From outside the arc. That one no good. And so it's Milwaukee in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action.
I'm going to call them to see what's going on, because they always do this every year. Every time when I file for my tax, they don't send me my tax refund.
And now we
It's
take
not
a look
fair.
back to Doc Rivers talking to his team
But
from his
beautiful
huddle.
now, baby.
Guys, come on. Let's close
I would
it.
never
Let's close it.
do that
Gotta
without
pick up
letting
our pace.
you know.
Gotta
Beautiful.
pick up our pace right here.
And Doc Rivers looking for a faster tempo, as you heard, wanting to make a big push here.
Beautiful, you're not left
When his team is
in
attacking at
anything.
both ends,
Beautiful.
that's when
I
they
love you
tend
so much,
to
baby.
go on
You
runs.
will never be left in the dark. I will let you
And
know,
with 3
no matter
quarters
what,
behind us,
you're always
let's see what
in
this
the
fourth
light
period holds
with
in
me,
store for
beautiful.
us.
Every
Taking a
time.
look at the Wizards.
My wife, don't
Keyshawn
think wrong,
George is
beautiful.
out there with Davis. Then
Baby,
there's Carlton Carrington.
if I got it,
Then there's Harden.
I
And
will
it's
let you
Riley
know.
at the
I
three, the small
promise,
forward.
beautiful.
And they're controlling
so
the
much.
boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that
My Milky
category.
Way, my
To
brother,
the
my
middle.
life.
It's tipped.
Don't think
Turner
that
with
way,
the steal.
beautiful. Please.
Loads it up
I'm
for
not beautiful.
Giannis. Look
My
out
beautiful
below.
soldier, right?
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Carrington up top. Back to Davis. Fires for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A few possessions into the fourth quarter,
Beautiful.
just
I
over
don't-
played. Here's Chang. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Chang
Didn't even realize what you said.
Milwaukee.
As
Ask
he's
me
gotten
about
older,
that.
we've seen
Beautiful.
KPJ become a willing passer.
Sorry,
And
baby.
we've got a
Don't
timeout called by Brian Keith.
think wrong.
Clearly,
Beautiful.
he's got
I
something
won't
his
do you like
players
that,
need to hear,
ever.
and immediately.
my way. Let me see. can't wait for us to see each other in person. Beautiful.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Young's checked in for Washington. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to George. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo to the paint. Got a piece of it. Portis with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on George. Hits it from three-point range. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's Giannis. 6 to shoot. Takes the three. Cleared away by George.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Young against Giannis. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. From outside. Can't get it to go.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Washington calls timeout. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Washington with the ball. Looking to get on the board here on the fourth still. Coulibaly finds Johnson. Davis sets a screen to the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And that one falls for Davis. Hey, DB, over the last several years, wins have been hard to come by for the Washington Wizards.
Kevin, it blows me away that this organization has not had a winning season since 2018, and they haven't won 50 games since 1979. Let's hope their young, inspiring draft picks are building into a good young core.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a 3-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Zhang comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Green, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Porter subbed in for Rollins.
What are you doing?
And Portis drains both of them. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Especially at night.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-6 run.
You should not have your headphones. You should not be listening to the music.
It's Turner.
Okay. This
Green outside.
Towards women. Towards young people.
Porter outside.
Here in Mexico, I'm here.
Clock is at 3. Now Portis for 3.
I live in a small town in Mexico.
That's off.
One of the most dangerous parts of Mexico. Que lo que mi gente, ya tú sabes, we got a special guest this time around. This is a fan favorite because that's how.
Nosotros no lloran la victoria que tú vas a estar llorando en la victoria.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.